Pleasure to be joined by Michelle Bento-Jackson here on Humboldt All-Axess. Coach, it was great talking to you before tip-off Saturday. I was asking about the 3-game win streak. You said, JB, you know what sounds better? 4-game win streak. Coach, winners of 4 straight, it's got to feel great.
Yeah, it certainly does. And I'm just really proud of the girls. You know, I think San Bernardino was actually our last loss. And I believe I mentioned to you that we had a lengthy film session after that game. And we've just been different. And as simple as it sounds, just playing with a lot more urgency, a lot more effort. Obviously, you know, getting these 2 wins on the road, winning on the road was not something that we had been very good at this year. So just really happy just to see the progress. The girls are obviously playing with a lot more confidence, and just to see the maturation and the progress of the team as a whole.
Yeah, X's and O's wise, we could break down a lot of things. The effort's always been there, but I think what part of the change too, Coach, you know, during that losing streak, when things got tight, it was almost kind of like, here we go again. And then over these 4 games, like, okay, let's go ahead and just put this into our own hands and take care of business.
Absolutely. And I mean, you said it best, that you could sense that on the outside in those games where we weren't performing as well. And then, you know, we got a win under our belt. We started playing a lot hard. I think it was really eye-opening to see the film, because I showed not only the film when we're not playing hard, but then I also showed them what we look like when we do. And it was a drastic difference. So just really, really happy for him.
And Kiori Lloyd, she's been playing great all year. She's clearly gone leaps and bounds, and now also getting recognition. CC2A Player of the Week. That's got to obviously be great for her, but you guys as a team have to enjoy that too, I assume.
Absolutely, and we rode her in that San Francisco State game. I mean, she just did tremendous. I don't believe I even took her out of the game. She played 40 minutes, and her scoring is obviously always a bonus, but she's just really taken a defense a lot more serious, execution of the scout, and she's been doing a very consistent job on the boards throughout.
She can rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, with you know, throughout the whole season. So really happy that she put 2 games together. Obviously, that was a big part of our 2 wins, and that she's getting the recognition from the conference that is well deserved.
What did you guys learn as a team on the road to hopefully help you, as the road trip does not get any easier this week?
No, it doesn't. And even after, you know, Saturday's game, you know, we didn't feel like we played our best.
Okay.
But what I was happy about with the team is they just stuck together. They continued to fight hard, and now here we are on the road again. You know, 2 back-to-back weeks, and we got obviously a very tall task on Thursday with Dominguez Hills. And you know, my message to them is we need to be better than we were the first time. And we're a better team today than we were the first time. You know, obviously Dominguez plays a very different style as far as their pressing goes, and that's going to be a critical area of the game that we just have to do much better in.
And Coach, a chance, I mean, you win that game, everyone in the Division II world wakes up on Friday morning, and I guess they get on the internet nowadays and they're like, wow, Humboldt got it done.
Right.
Real opportunity.
It's a great opportunity. And, you know, I just want the girls to know what they're capable of doing. And when their mind is in a positive, you know, light, and they're giving their best effort, you just never know. And that's really all I ask them of every single day.
And you got to be excited with 4 games to go in the regular season. You've got your work cut out for you, but you're still battling to get down to San Marcos. And it's all right there in front of you, which has got to be a blast for not only you, but again, your players.
Right. I mean, obviously a week or so ago, things were looking pretty bleak. Yes, mathematically, yes, we still do have an opportunity to possibly in the conference tournament. As you said, I mean, we have 4 tough games to finish out the season, and depending on what others do. So certainly it's nice to know that we have a chance. But as I always say, most importantly, I just want us to continue to progress and be the best team that we can be at the end of the season.
Is it hard to get now? You were fortunate enough to get home Saturday night, so you did have the Sunday a little more time. But, you know, with the short week turnaround, you're going to be back on the plane, back to Los Angeles. How do you guys focus and get good work and also good rest so you're fully charged when you tip it off against Dominguez Hills?
Which is obviously key, and that's got a lot to do with me on just how I manage the team. And you're right, we got back Saturday night, which was huge because the girls could just, you know, focus on their school on Sunday. We went kind of light yesterday, today and tomorrow. So at this point in the season, it's not about getting up and down the floor, just fine-tuning some things. Obviously, in this case, preparing for Dominguez Hills. But end of the year, our players are playing high minutes. You know, our roster's diminished a little bit because of injuries, and so we're not that deep. So taking all of these things into consideration, I just have to be really smart on how I manage our practices these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, the good news, if you know Coach Michelle Bento-Jackson team, they're always in great shape. The minutes are only going to continue to get bigger because I just saw Kendall. She's in a boot. I'm assuming Riley's still out. It's been great getting Jadis back, but she's been day-to-day over the last month.
Absolutely, you just said it. So Riley's done, and I'm waiting for an update on Kendall today, and Jadis hopefully will be ready on Thursday. But as you mentioned, it's a day-to-day thing. It's just depending on how her body reacts, and so we'll find out on Thursday.
Final one, Coach, for the folks who were there or listened. It got a little chippy at San Francisco State. With that said, you had to love that your team bonded and those girls all had each other's back.
I really did, and that's exactly what I told him afterwards. I thought, obviously, you want some fire in you, and I love the fact that they protected each other and had each other's back. It's extremely important that no matter what the situation is, we always handle it in a first-class manner and represent ourselves and our athletic department in a positive manner, which I thought our girls did a great job of, and I was really proud of them.
Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck on the road, and good luck with that opportunity at Dominguez Hills.
All right, great, thank you. And
Shelby Shanks joins us next. We're talking a little softball, Coach. It's this time of year. Thank goodness you play indoors.
all right, thanks, JB.
All-Axess.